Hello, it's Randi Rhodes. Here's a clip from our show, and go to randirhodes.com for the whole thing and a podcast. Buy a stinking podcast.
Mary had a little man.
The fault. We believe that all men are created equal.
To the magnificent mosaic that is America.
From radio beacon to radio beacon. I have a dream today. Change has come to America.
Believe me.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
It's a figment of your imagination.
Randi Rhodes Show.
Turn up your mind.
Mr. President, do you have any thoughts on John McCain? Do you have any thoughts at all about John McCain? Do you believe John McCain was a hero, sir? Nothing at all about John McCain. Okay. Mr. President, the American Legion has asked you to lower the flags to half-staff. Any reaction to the American Legion? Any action to the American Legion asking you to put a proclamation about John McCain?
Going that way, John Carroll.
Why won't you say anything about John McCain?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Mr. President, any comment on John McCain, sir? Mr. President, why won't you call John McCain a hero, sir?
They are the two words capable of hitting the mute button on President Trump. John McCain. At 5 different photo ops, the president was asked to comment on the late senator. And each time,
Do you believe John McCain was a hero?
Mr. Trump greeted the question with stone-faced silence.
Why won't you say anything about John McCain?
Make your way out.
The president's harsh feelings for McCain have been hard to miss, even in the days since the senator passed away. Instead of a full statement from the White House, Mr. Trump posted just this short tweet. My deepest sympathies and respect go out to the family of Senator John McCain. Our hearts and prayers are with you.
Thoughts and
a
prayers.
longer statement was drafted by staffers, but not used. The flags at the White House, which were brought to half staff on Sunday, returned to full staff Monday morning, only to be lowered again in the afternoon. Then finally, the president issued a statement, brief though in keeping with White House tradition, ordering the flags be flown at half staff and saying, despite our differences on policy and politics, I respect Senator John McCain's service to our country.
Decisive. And so this is what happened after that. So Donald Trump tried to change the story yesterday. That is the sickest part. It's the only reason why I'm showing you. First of all, who runs an Oval Office like that? Everybody out of the pool! Everybody out of the pool! The thunder and lightning is out of the pool. Fish for sale! Fish for sale! Get your fish. It's like, Maki Fishwives down in, East New York in the 1920s is what it sounds like in the Oval. Holy crap, man. How would you like to have that job? Everybody out of the pool. Everybody out. Everybody out. Wow. Very, very sick and sad. And so Donald Trump decided he would try to change the subject from paying his respects to John McCain, flying the flag at half staff until the internment, and issuing a statement thanking him for his service. He just couldn't make himself do it until the American Legion literally started to threaten him with, you're losing veterans' votes. Veterans aren't going to show up for you. Veterans don't like this. This is bad. You had a bone spur. This guy was a POW. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Say something, do something, lower those damn flags. Finally, he did, but it was such a tawdry episode of this paranoid, self-serving, egomaniacal, megalomaniac's wishes. So he decided to stage a phone call, I swear to God, between him and the outgoing president of Mexico. He literally had instead a staged phone call on a speakerphone that he couldn't work with the outgoing president of Mexico, Peña Nieto, who's leaving. We're going to get Mr. Obrador coming in. And he calls, first of all, I got to say the lack of respect. He doesn't call, President Enrique Peña Nieto Mr. President. He calls him Enrique. I mean, just that'll, but he can't make the phone work. This man is like, isn't he the one who said something about, grocery stores, you have to show ID to buy broccoli or some such crap? Remember that? Well, yeah, if you're buying, vodka and cigarettes at the grocery store and nothing else, But he actually couldn't work the phone. This was so pathetic.
This has to do, they used to call it NAFTA. We're going to call it the United States Mexico Trade Agreement. We'll get rid of the name NAFTA. It has a bad connotation because the United States was hurt very badly by NAFTA for many years. And now it's a really good deal for both countries. And we look very much forward to it. And I believe the president is on the phone. Enrique? Yeah, you can hook him up. You tell me when. How are you? It's a big thing. A lot of people waiting. Hello? Hello? You want to put that on this phone, please? Hello? Be helpful.
Yeah, I trust him with the nuclear codes, do you? Yeah, no problem there. None. All right, he finally gets Enrique on the phone. Mr. President, President of Mexico. Enrique, hola, Enrique, buenos dias, buenas, Enrique. And Enrique is trying to tell the president over and over and over again in this ridiculous dog and pony show of a negotiation. This is supposed to be it. I mean, he's so powerful. He's so, potent. The president of the United States only needs to call, the president of Mexico, Enrique, one time, and everything gets done. Now, remember, this is the same guy said, we're not paying for your wall. You could just, right? So there's no wall discussion here. In fact, there's no discussion here at all about NAFTA, because NAFTA is an agreement that was not just passed by the Congress, but it was ratified by the Senate, signed by a previous president, and you can't just undo it with a freaking phone call. I don't know what his sycophantic followers think happens with treaties and trade, but obviously there's a 232 thing where you can, invoke national security, as this moron did, to put tariffs on steel and aluminum, which are not even discussed in this phone call with Enrique. He doesn't even bring it up. He does, because it's not for real. This is so fake. This is so phony. This is so unbelievable. He just decided to call Enrique. He's going to change the name of NAFTA to the U.S.-Mexico trade deal, which just trips off the tongue. U.S.-Metrutipa. Yeah. But Enrique keeps telling him, sir, I can't wait for you to include Canada so that we can actually do something. If you want to do something, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get Canada to agree to sign off on doing away with NAFTA. And then your House of Representatives, your Congress, your Senate is going to have to pass. And the same thing's going to happen here with the new administration. They're going to have to, put it through our legislature. And the same thing's going to have to happen with Canada. This is not as simple as you think, sir. What are you doing?
And I really hope, and I desire, I wish that the part with Canada will be materializing and in a very concrete fashion.
Efecto de lograr realmente un acuerdo como lo planteamos desde su inicio.
That we can have an agreement the way we proposed it from the initiation of this renegotiating process, a tripartite.
Tripartite.
Hoy celebro que la parte entre Estados Unidos y México.
But today I celebrate the between the United States and Mexico. We'll be waiting for Canada to be integrated into this process.
Le mando un abrazo muy afectuoso.
I send you an affectionate hug.
Y con afecto.
And all my greetings to you and my regards.
A hug from you would be very nice.
Abrazos.
Thank you. So long. Thanks. Goodbye, Enrique.
That's it, everybody. That's all it takes.
Okay.
He's so potent. He's so potent. He's so powerful. All Enrique kept saying to him is, and I left out the part where Enrique was telling him, and of course, you know, our gobierno nuevo, our new government is going to have to sign off on this too, and, you know, good luck with that. But I really look forward to Canada. When are you going to talk to Canada? How are you going to talk to Canada? Canada's got to be part of this. You know, it's a tripartite agreement, meaning 3 parties. That translates. Canada is Canada. Just want you to know. And then he announces, it's all done.
So we've made the deal with Canada. It's a very, they're starting to deal with Mexico. And I think it's a very deal. We're starting negotiations with Canada pretty much immediately. I can't tell you where those negotiations are gone. It's going to be, it's a smaller segment. As you know, Mexico's a very large trading partner. But we've now concluded our deal, and it's being finalized. And Bob, when would you say it will be signed, actually formally signed?
Well, it would likely be signed at the end of November because it's a 90-day layover period because of our statute. But we expect to submit our letter to Congress beginning that process on Friday.
And so that starts the process.
Now, 90 days later,
he's clueless.
It will be signed.
We have an agreement where both with Canada and with Mexico.
No, you don't.
I will terminate the existing deal. When that happens, I can't quite tell you. It depends on what the timetable is with Congress, but I'll be terminating the existing deal and going into this deal. We'll start negotiating with Canada relatively soon. They want to negotiate very badly. But one way or the other, we have a deal with Canada. It'll either be a tariff on cars or it'll be a negotiated deal.
What does that mean?
And frankly, a tariff on cars is a much easier way to go, but perhaps the other would be much better for Canada. And we're looking to help, you know, we're looking to help our neighbors too. If we can help our neighbors, that's a good thing, not a bad thing.
I'm speechless. I mean, literally speechless. The President of the United States goes around declaring major chaotic situations. He says, this is chaotic. This is bad. It's a ripoff. We're going to this. We're going to that. And then he puts tariffs on various countries. And then he turns around and, well, the tariffs didn't come off. But then he just says, I fixed it. He does this all the time. He does this with everything. He did this with freaking North Korea. He does it with everybody. He does it with every issue that Americans care about. And nothing ever happens and nothing ever changes because all he's doing is declaring, he's like the boy that cried wolf. He just keeps saying, danger, danger, Will Robinson, danger, danger. Don't worry, I alone can fix it. He walks away and then he comes back, there, it's fixed. And nothing has happened. Nothing changed. Nothing was negotiated. Nothing actually happened. Enrique Peña Nieto is going to be replaced by Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador. And the president, and he needs to talk to Justin Trudeau, who isn't exactly breaking down his door because he hates him. I mean, what the F, man? All to change the subject from John McCain. Go to RandiRhodes.com for the whole thing and a podcast. Buy a stinking podcast.